Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today in this video, we are going to pay tribute to intellectuals who died on June 7th. So without wasting time, let's jump into it. Jean Harlow. Jean Harlow was born on March 3, 1911 in Kansas City, Missouri, U.S. She was an American actress. Known for her portrayal of bad girl characters, she was the leading sex symbol of the early 1930s and one of the defining figures of the pre-code era of American cinema. During Harlan's freshman year at the school, she was paired with a big sister from the senior class who introduced her to 19-year-old Charles Chuck from McGrew & III, and heir to a large fortune. By the fall of 1926, Harlan and Chuck were dating seriously, and they were married in 1927. Jean Carpenter was also married that same year to Marino Bello on January 18. However, Harlan did not attend her mother's wedding. She died in Los Angeles, California, U.S. on June 7, 1937. Dan Duryea. Dan Duryea was born on January 23, 1907 in White Plains, New York, U.S. He was an American actor in film, stage, and television. Known for portraying a vast range of character roles as a villain, he nonetheless had a long career in a wide variety of leading and secondary roles. Notable among his various complete filmography are The Tango on Broadway, The Little Foxes, Ball of Fire, The Pride of the Yankees, etc. He died in Los Angeles, California, U.S. on June 7, 1968. Judy Holliday. Judy Holliday was born on June 21, 1921 in Queens, New York City, U.S. She was an American actress, comedian, and singer. Notable among her various filmography are Too Much Johnson, Greenwich Village, Winged Victory, Adam's Rib on the Town, etc. Holliday died on June 7, 1965, at Manhattan's Mount Sinai Hospital from throat cancer, 2 weeks shy of her 44th birthday. Zosu Pitts. Zosu Pitts was born on January 3, 1894 in Parsons, Kansas, U.S. She was an American actress who starred in many silent dramas, including Erich von Stroheim's epic 1924 silent film Greed and comedies, transitioning successfully to mostly comedy films with the advent of sound films. Notable among her various filmography are Rebecca of Sunnybrook Farm, 4917, The Little Princess, A Modern Musketeer, Heart of 20, etc. She died in Los Angeles, California, U.S. on June 7, 1963. Cotton Owens. Cotton Owens was born on May 21, 1924 in Union, South Carolina, United States. He was a NASCAR driver. For 5 straight years, Owens captured at least one Grand National Series win. Owens was known as the King of the Modifieds for his successes in modified stock car racing in the 1950s. He received many awards. Announced as a member of the 2013 inductee class at the NASCAR Hall of Fame on May 23, 2012, inducted into the South Carolina Athletic Hall of Fame in 2009, Owens was announced as a 2008 inductee in the International Motorsports Hall of Fame. Owens was announced as a 2008 inductee in the International Motorsports Hall of Fame and many other awards received him. 7 years after being diagnosed with lung cancer, Owens died on June 7, 2012 at the age of 88, just a few weeks after it was announced he would be inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame's 2013 class. Edwin Booth. Edwin Booth was born on November 13, 1833 in Bel Air, Maryland, United States. He was an American actor who toured throughout the United States and the major capitals of Europe, performing Shakespearean plays. Edwin's acting style was distinctly different from that of his father. While the senior Booth was, like his contemporaries Edmund Kean and William Charles Macready, strong and bombastic, favoring characters such as Richard Rivoli, Edwin played more naturalistically, with a quiet, more thoughtful delivery, tailored to roles like Hamlet. Edwin Booth had a small stroke in 1891, which precipitated his decline. He suffered another stroke in April 1893 and died June 7, 1893, in his apartment in the Players Clubhouse. Ken Riley. Ken Riley was born on August 6, 1947 in Bartow, Florida. He was an American professional football player who was a cornerback. He spent his entire career with the Cincinnati Bengals, first in the American Football League in 1969, and then the National Football League from 1970 through 1983. Riley recorded 65 interceptions in his career, which was the 4th most in NFL history at the time of his retirement behind 3 members of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Dick Lane, and Len Tunnell and Paul Kraus. But despite his accomplishments, he was never an exceptionally well-known or popular player. Riley was never once selected to play in the AFL All-Star Game or the AFC NFC Pro Bowl, and to this day, has not been voted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Riley died of a heart attack on June 7, 2020, at the age of 72. Kenny Rankin. Kenny Rankin was born on February 10, 1940 in Manhattan, New York City. USC was an American singer and songwriter from the Washington Heights neighborhood of New York City. He worked in the folk rock and singer-songwriter genres. He was influenced by jazz. His voice was distinct. Rankin would often sing notes in a high range to express emotion in his songs. Notable among his various selected discography are Minddusters, Family Like a Seed, Silver Morning, etc. He died in Los Angeles, California, US. On June 7, 2009. Thanks for tuning in. For more updates, please like and subscribe.